Okay, folks, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Deer Corner. Special episode today. Can't miss this one. But we're going to go out and play today. What we're going to do, what I have here, is an early 1900s, late 1800s powder wedge. This is an 8-pound wedge. My grandpa had it. My uncle had it after my grandpa passed away, and I acquired it from my uncle. Now, I fired this before, and my son wants to play with it. He's never seen one go off or what. Now, what they did with these back then, this is before they had mechanical hydraulics or electricity to split wood, rough wood. Now, I'm talking about some rough stumps and rails, your 8-foot rails for fence. But basically, this is what they used. And what they did was they loaded it up with their black powder. And the actual weight of the powder, I'm not sure, but I think it's about 80 grams of powder. And you tamp it in there, just like you would a rifle. And I don't think this is original, but this is brass. And you pull it out, you insert the fuse and light it. But we're going to go out and fire this thing off. Like I said, it's over 100 years old. Had it for years. I had it put away in this gunny sack right here. I had it put up for years. But we got the new cabin going and new things going on now, and we thought this would be a good heirloom to hang on the wall. But we're going to fire it before we do that. But let's just take you on out to the wood pile, and let's just see if it'll split some wood. All right, let's go ahead and load this thing up. So we're going to go out and have some fun. I'm using Pyrex muzzle loading powder. Put like 90 grains in it, which should be about 3 scoops. Should be 30 grains per scoop. Should be about 90 grains there. Put some wadding in it. And tamp it down. Now, when putting this in, you got to be sure that this brass rod stays in it the whole time while you're knocking it into the stump or piece of wood you're going to split, so that spark don't accidentally fly off of here and ignite it. I got a fuse cut about 5 inches long. It's about 1 second per inch, so it'll give plenty of time to get out of the way. And we're going to go out and see how this thing works. Come on along. That's boom. That'll work. Well, done exactly what it was supposed to do. Here's the wedge. Yeah, when you set these in, the side that chain is, that's the way that thing's going to go off and go around. But it busted that. It's a piece of wood, about 2 foot long, 22, 24 inches round. Busted it like it wasn't even there. A lot of fun. All right. Well, that went off with a bang. And don't try this at home. This is something don't try at home. If I wasn't around when my dad was alive and my uncle were alive and see this in action, I wouldn't know how to begin to use it. But one technique I can remember being told is when you drive it into your wood that you're splitting, whatever side this chain is laying on, that's the direction it's going to go. So if it's laying towards the camera and it goes off, it's going to go like this. If it's laying towards me and it goes off, it's going to go around like this. And basically, the chain's on it, you don't lose it. Now you can chain it up to something. This chain's so old. The chain's on it so you don't lose it. But again, don't try this at home. If you're not aware of what you're shooting, what you're using, get somebody that does know before you even try it. But we had a lot of fun, and again, if you're out in the woods, especially with something like this, be safe. Rather be safe than sorry, and we'll see you again.